Okay, hello. So we finally reached the end of the poster, so let's go over some of what we learned here today. The transient deoxygenation of the Santa Barbara Basin leads to apparent differences in sediment metabolisms between the deep and shallow portions of the basin. In the shallow margins, nitrate from the water column is being consumed with no apparent production of ammonium. Pore water ammonium concentrations remain low. Sulfate reduction rates are significantly lower than deeper stations, and they're only relevant in the top few centimeters of the sediment. Pore water iron 2 reaches concentrations orders of magnitude higher in the shallow parts of the basin than the depicenter. Taking all of this together, we see evidence that nitrogen cycling in the shallow margins of the basin is dominated by canonical denitrification, or possibly vacuole uptake for storage rather than an active metabolism. The low rates of sulfate reduction in the shallow basin indicates lower amounts of sulfide available for the formation of microbial mats, and the free iron 2 in the sediment offers further proof of low sulfide production. In the deeper parts of the basin, particularly in the depicenter, where sulfur bacterial mats were replete, we have a different story. Here we have nitrate consumption with concurrent ammonium production. Pore water ammonium is highest in the depicenter and A stations. Taken with the alkalinity data, this indicates a higher amount of organic matter degradation here in the deep. The sulfate reduction results are also markedly higher in the depicenter, especially in the top few centimeters. Pore water iron is much lower, but we do see a flux of iron 2 out of the sediment along with some phosphorus. These results point to dissimilatory nitrate reduction to ammonium occurring in these bacterial mats, fed by the nitrate above and the sulfide produced below by our sulfate reducers. The rapid consumption of sulfide by these mats allow for the release of iron 2 from the sediments. These exciting results will be bolstered by several other parameters from the AT4219 cruise that are yet to be analyzed. These include genomics and molecular biology experiments, as well as 15N nitrate experiments that should give us a little more definitive evidence as to what nitrogen cycling is occurring here. Additionally, we have a second cruise scheduled for 2021, in which we will delve deeper into these concepts, including a closer look at the iron cycling that's happening here and more investigations into the nitrate storage that occurs in these sulfur oxidizers. I hope you enjoyed my poster for AGU 2020. It was an amazing experience to collect this data and analyze it in the lab, and I hope you stick with us on our journey to elucidate the mechanisms and the metabolisms of these fascinating communities of bacteria in the deep anoxic ocean. Thank you, and have a great day here at AGU.